Well, we're joined now by a couple of small business owners. They want to grow their businesses. They'd like to hire more employees, but they can't. Now, we've talked to them in the past. They've both been on our show. We're very happy to have them back. William Marsh, the president of American Bar Products, and Gina Martin, owner of Little Rock Tours. Gina, William, great to have both of you guys back.
Thank you.
Gina, let me start with you, because when we were talking with you before, the last time you were on our show, you were telling us how that Obamacare was very complicated, making it difficult for you to know if you got to that 50 level of employees, that was going to throw you into a whole new realm. Have things simplified, gotten better? Are they still confusing to you?
Well, they're still confusing for sure. They aren't any better, and simply because here we sit again. We know we have that 1-year extension that has happened since the last time we spoke, but really things are not any better. We're still faced with just enormous cost increases for providing the health care that we provide. So we're really having to look at decisions in our business to see, do we even continue to pay the health care coverage with the employees that we pay it for now? Because not only is health care insurance going up, the regulations are going up, the unemployment taxes are going up, disability is going up. Every single aspect of what we do keeps going up and up.
So here's what I find interesting. The Affordable Care Act was supposed to make health care more affordable, supposed to make it more accessible. Your employees were already getting health care. Now they're threatened with not getting it at all because the cost of the affordable care is unaffordable. Do I get that right?
Right.
I mean, that's pretty, it kind of goes against what's supposed to be happening. William, when you were here before, you talked about the challenges that you face. You have a smaller company, handful of employees. How does the current policies of the government, whether it's Obamacare or tax policies, how does that keep you from growing?
Well, you hit the nail on the head, Governor. You said this Affordable Care Act was supposed to, quote, bend the cost curve down. My health insurance agent came into my office about a week ago and said in 2014, when Obamacare is instituted, you should expect your rates to go up 40 to 50%. 40 to 50% after we've seen successive increases year on year of 10 or 15%. So the fact is, the Affordable Care Act is nothing of the sort. It's totally unaffordable. Furthermore, what's going to happen in small businesses like mine across the country is the rates are going to become totally unaffordable. And at that point, employers will no longer offer health benefits. When that happens, employees will be effectively thrown to the curb. They'll join into the Obamacare arrangement, and the costs of Obamacare will balloon. So what you're seeing today in the unaffordability of the plan is really just the first wave of a tidal wave that's going to hit American business. So when you ask what we're doing about it, we're keeping our heads down, our helmets on, because to try to understand what kind of operational environment we're going to have in several years' time is impossible. And my job is to make sure that my men are employed, that food is on their table, that their mortgages are being paid. And I can't risk that future for them and for me and for my family when the future is so terribly uncertain.
So that's, I hear both of you saying that even though you're providing health care for your employees, it may get to the place where you can no longer do that. It would be less expensive for you just to pay the penalty. That'd be a lot less expensive for you. But then when you do that, your employees still are required by law to go out and find health care, which is going to be a whole lot more expensive for them. So how is this helpful to your business and to your employees?
Well, this isn't helpful at all. And not only that, I would have to say the timing of this is awful, because we're all seeing, and William and I were talking backstage, we're talking about all of the increased regulations on top of the health care. The timing couldn't be worse. And I would also like to say that I hear a lot, well, corporations are greedy. And I want to make it clear, this isn't about greed at all for most businesses. This is about survival, and it really gets down to you only have so much money, and you have to allocate what you want to do with that money. And if you throw it into healthcare, you don't have a business. So these are the choices that we're faced with.
In the little bit of time we have, I want both of you to just tell me if you anticipate that you will either hire new people over the next 12 to 15 months. Will you let go some people because you just can't afford them anymore? Or are you just hoping to hang on to what you got? William?
Well, we're not looking to hire in this environment. the market.
Is it the environment? Would you be hiring if it was a different business climate?
The opportunity for American manufacturing right now is unbelievable. If you look at the natural resources at our disposal, the growth in the global economy, the innovation history in America, our human capital, American manufacturing has a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to expand and to once again dominate the world. And it breaks my heart that at 40 years old, a relatively young business owner, my outlook on the future is not what it should be.
Gina, what about you, real quickly?
Well, you know, you have the fire in the belly if you're an entrepreneur, as it is. And I would say that the opportunities with our business and growth, they have certainly been stymied years ago, especially with this administration, because there's so much uncertainty out there. We never know what's coming down the pike. And we don't know with the health care increases and everything else what we're going to do. And right now, what we're looking to do really, and you've heard this a lot, is increase decrease your costs by actually turning your full-time workers into part-time workers. So that's one of the things that we have thought about doing with our business, and we really are looking at whether or not certain positions within our company are necessary, because it's a fight for survival.
We'll keep in touch with both of you. Appreciate your being back today.